Spencer is promising the winner he's going to give them $2,500. So that's another reason why you should join this challenge. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Niche Site Vault. It's been a minute. Hope all of you guys have been good. I myself have been good, and well, let me get to the video. So today, I just wanted to make a quick video and let you know that I'll be joining Niche Site Pursuits Challenge. Of course, you guys are into niche sites, so definitely you know about Spencer Haws. Sometime, I think about a few weeks ago, or perhaps a month, he announced that he was going to start a public niche site challenge. And the challenge this time is to create a website using AI generated content, get it to rank, and of course, get it to earn some money. So the nice thing about a public challenge is that all of you guys, or all of us guys, we pull together, we can have a friendly competition with each other, see whose site is winning, whose site is slowing down, and basically just get the motivation to finish your own project. So I thought since we're going to the end of the year, it would be a nice time for me to start another project. Plus, I love projects, so that's that. So in case you're new to niche sites, they basically just means a site that focuses on a particular niche, and well, that's that. But for public niche site challenge, what guys are doing is basically they're just going to decide on a specific niche, and then they are going to start building the website in public, share their progress, their challenges and stuff like that. And if you're on the sidelines, you can always keep up with them, give them some motivation or criticism or whatever. So that's that. Of course, I wouldn't want you to be on the sidelines. If you're really interested in building an online business, and if it's your first rodeo with this online thing, I'll advise you to join the challenge. You're going to learn a lot, plus you learn when you fail. So that's the only way you're going to make progress if you're new in the online world. So if you've never built a website before or never built a niche site before, I highly encourage you to join this challenge. And of course, you'll be with me here. We'll be taking the ride together, and along the way, we're going to be sharing some tips and tricks that will help us grow our websites faster and of course get to earning those precious dollars in these nice times. So the public niche site challenge is something that has been going on over the years. I think the first time I came across a niche site challenge was sometimes I think in 2014 or something. I was just getting started with the online stuff, and then those days I was reading Smart Passive Income by Pat Flynn. I know most of you guys know Pat Flynn. And he had this challenge where him with some guy had to build a website, and whoever earned the most income was the winner or something like that. I don't even remember. Those days I was just reading and just cheering on the sidelines. But nowadays, whenever such a challenge comes in, I just want to take part in the action. So apart from Pat Flynn's challenge, there was another one by Glenn Allsop. You guys, if you're an ancestor in the online world, definitely you know about Viper Chill. The site is no longer there, but Glenn used to share some nice things. And nowadays he's more into gaps and detailed.com. You guys can go and check him out there. I remember he also had another challenge. It was called something like XXX challenge or something. I took part in it, got some few successes. And basically I think that's when I learned like anything is possible online. That was my first site that I built that was able to earn some income. And then of course Spencer came around with his public niche site challenges, challenge 1, challenge 2. I think now this is supposed to be the 5th challenge. So I've never really taken part in Spencer Haws niche site challenges just because I was always busy with some other projects. And of course now time has passed, COVID came, and it seems like the online world is a little bit in a slumber. So I'm guessing this challenge will be something nice to help us get out of our sleeping mode. So this is my first challenge that I'm going to take part in this year. And well, I hope to make good things out of it, learn a lot. Plus, if you really stick to the end, get some good traffic to your site, Spencer is promising the winner he's going to give them $2,500. So that's another reason why you should join this challenge. If you happen to win, definitely you're going to win the $2,500. If you don't happen to win, definitely you're going to interact with some very smart people. Probably you're going to make some connections. You guys can go do some joint ventures and stuff. So basically, I don't see any issue with joining. Perhaps the usual challenges, like trying to keep up with the updates and things like that. But overall, for me, I think it's a good thing, and I'll highly encourage anyone who wants to start an online business to join the challenge. Okay, so I want to talk about how I'll be choosing my niche. So the challenge officially started on September 20th. Today is 26th, so definitely you see I'm like 1 week late, but that's not a big deal because it's running for 6 months. So the challenge ends in March 2024, so I have 6 months to build this site and get traffic to it, probably the highest traffic, so that I get to win the $2,500. So let's talk about the niche. Since we're going to be using AI generated content, what I think is I wouldn't really want to go into a niche that is highly technical or a niche that requires some specific steps to be followed. Something like, let's say if I was reviewing a specific type of camera, I wouldn't want to go into such a niche because the AI tools that we have are somehow a little bit limited. For instance, ChatGPT can only access data from 2021 backwards. So it wouldn't really be the best tool to use when you're looking for reviews of cameras that have been released in 2023 or 2024. So in terms of the niche, I'm just going for a very, non-technical niche. Think of something like how to grow grass, because the way we've been growing grass, it doesn't change. So definitely I know the AI tools are going to have some information about that. So I'll take a very broad niche. And then the other thing that I'm looking at is the traffic. So I'm not going for these obscure niches, the one that have low hanging fruits. I'm definitely going for a niche that has thousands of searches. And so basically it should just be an untechnical niche, and the keywords should be like lots of them, and they should have like lots of searches. I think that's the only way we can get great organic traffic and hopefully win the challenge at the end. So just so you know, the traffic, you really can't game the system by trying some other ways of generating traffic to your site, perhaps using Pinterest or Quora or anything like that, because Spencer will only be looking at the organic traffic. So that means SEO traffic. Of course, you can do all those other things like Pinterest and all those other nice stuff, but at the end of the challenge, Spencer will just look at your Google Analytics, check how many visitors are coming from search, and from there we'll determine the winner. So yeah, basically that's that. So given that we will be going for a very non-technical niche, that means I won't be reviewing any products. So that means the only way I see I can monetize this website in the short term is through display ads. Of course, display ads, you can monetize anything in any niche. But in terms of products, writing reviews and putting like links to Amazon or any other stores, I don't think it will work for the niche that I'll be going for. So my monetization strategy for the beginning will just be display ads, and then perhaps over time, as I grow the website and get some more ideas, then I can decide to monetize it in other ways. So the goals and milestones. So the challenge is taking about 6 months, and during the 6 months, that's about what? That's like 180 days. So for myself personally, there are really no hard goals for the challenge. The issue is at the end of the challenge, the person with the highest number of organic visitors wins the contest. So for myself, for the next 6 months, my goal is to create 1,000 articles for the website. And then apart from that, what else do I see? Oh yeah, I also want the website to hit a traffic of 50,000 visitors per month, plus earnings of at least $1,000 a month. Now for the articles, 1,000 articles seem a lot for our website in only 6 months. But since we're going to be creating the articles using AI tools, then it shouldn't really be a problem, because I just did a quick math and realized that for 180 days, if you need to have 1,000 articles, that means definitely you just have to publish about 6 articles a day. So 6 articles a day, then you definitely can hit your target of 1,000 articles in 6 months. Plus, there are even some tools that can generate like hundreds of articles in one click. So it's definitely possible to publish even like 20 posts a day. I guess the only issue will now be, like doing the on-page work, doing the interlinking, perhaps putting the images and things like that. But creating articles, that really shouldn't be a problem, especially if you've mapped out your keywords and just have the right tool for the job. So my goals are, at the end of the 6 months, I want the website to have at least 1,000 articles. And then the traffic, I want it to be getting about 50,000 visitors a month. And then for the earnings, I want it to get at least $1,000 a month. And if you're asking about the math, how I came up with those numbers, really, there is no math. They just look like nice numbers. Like having a site that gets 50,000 visitors, that's a good number to aim for. $1,000, that's a good number to aim for. So that's that. So let's talk about the content strategy. So we've already said that we're going to be posting about 1,000 articles in the next 6 months. And well, I won't just be posting random articles. These will be articles that have been keyword researched well. They've been interlinked with other articles on the website. We've put, of course, the relevant images. I've optimized them with some keywords that are related to them. All those nice stuff. So basically, we're just building a normal niche site. The only difference is that we are using an AI tool to create the articles. And of course, according to the rules, if you wish, you can write your own articles. So you have human written content on your site. But well, for me, I'll just be using AI tools. And after that, perhaps I just polish the article, maybe just go through it and check whether there are any issues or maybe any facts that are not presented correctly, do some brushing up, and then publish the articles. So still again about publishing, I won't be doing any methodological stuff like, publishing 1 article a day. I'll just be dumping all the articles that I have at once, because this is a numbers game, plus time is of the essence. So as soon as I finish any article, I'll just be putting it up on the website, getting it crawled by Google, and putting up the images, basically letting it age on the search engine results pages, so that hopefully by 6 months they will have started getting some traffic, and basically the website will be something that we are going to be proud of. And just in case you want to know what website I'll be working on, right now I haven't even decided on the website. I haven't even decided on the niche. I have a couple of ideas in mind, but I haven't really settled on anything. But I think by the end of this week, I will have already bought a domain name, put up a WordPress site, and then started with everything. So if you guys want to know what website I'll be working on, just join our Facebook group. It's called Niche Site Vault. I think it's Niche Site Vault or something. I'm going to put the link in the description. You can join. Over in the group, I'll just be sharing I'll be posting weekly updates about the website so that you guys can know what I'm doing. Plus, all members of the group get to see the site in real time and just see how I'm progressing. So if you're not a member of the website, of the Facebook group, make sure you click the link in the description and join, because it's free. Yeah, so that's that. Let's now talk about the tools that we'll be using to create the content. So there are tons of AI tools on the market, and everyone has their own preferences. For me, I'll start with the basics. So I'll be using ChatGPT to create the content. But apart from ChatGPT, I've been checking out other AI tools. For instance, there's one that is a little bit famous. It's called ZimWriter. I've been a member of the ZimWriters Facebook group for some time, and from the discussions that people are posting over there, I see people are saying the software can generate about 1,000 articles in one go, or is it 100 articles? I'm not really sure. I've not used the tool yet. because I just don't know, maybe I've just been dragging myself or something. But I think now with the challenge that is upon me, then I'll have to decide whether I'll be using it for this project or I'll go for another tool. And the other tool that I'm talking about is Rank Math's Content AI module. So Rank Math, you guys know Rank Math as the best WordPress SEO plugin on the market. RIP to Yoast. But apart from just being a plugin, they have like tons of features in the plugin. So there's this new module that they have, it's called Content AI. So apparently it's supposed to like write articles with the click of a button. So I'm thinking perhaps you just give it a title and then of course some prompts over here and there to customize it, and then it writes the article for you. So I also haven't tested it, and that is what I'll be doing in the next couple of days. So right now my go tools will be ChatGPT, and then I'll either go for Content AI by Rank Math or I'll go for ZimWriter. So any of those will be the tools that I'll be using. Well, now when it comes to building the website, of course I prefer WordPress because it's easy for me, plus it has tons of themes, tons of plugins that you can use to extend the website the way you want it. So I'll just be using the good old WordPress. I'll just take one of the themes I'll find online. I'm guessing I'll take a theme from my theme shop just because I love them and I've been using their themes for quite a long time. I'm familiar with them. But you guys can use any theme that you prefer. It doesn't really matter, because what matters at the end of the challenge is how much organic traffic you're getting, not how cute your website looks like. So we are done now with the tools and the website. So what about SEO? So since this challenge is all about getting organic traffic, I'll have to really up my SEO game. I'll be doing the usual SEO stuff. There's nothing new that has come in the SEO world since 1999. Okay, I don't know, but for a long time, we already know what is supposed to be done. We know you're supposed to build links. We know you're supposed to do some interlinking. We know you're supposed to do what? Some on-page SEO and stuff like that. So it should just be the normal stuff. Of course, I'll also go further and put on some social I'll also do some social media marketing, but that will only be to give the site the initial push so that it gets picked up by Google, and after that I'll pause any other stuff and just focus on the SEO stuff. So that's what I have in mind. And then of course we've talked about monetization. I'll focus on display ads. If I happen to have articles that will have some products in them, then definitely I'll sign up for any affiliate programs that support such products. But right now, the main thing is the site will be monetized through display ads. That basically just means I'll start with Google AdSense, because these guys, they accept nearly every website. Of course, the website has to be of high quality, plus be getting some traffic over there. Then after Google AdSense, I'm hoping I'll have reached my 50,000 visitors a month, and then I move to Mediavine. Now, of course, I can see some of you Ezoic diehard fans over there claiming like, yo, what about Ezoic? Well, my experience with Ezoic, well, no bad feelings towards them, but I've tested Ezoic and AdSense on a particular website, and in those tests, AdSense always outperformed Ezoic. I know everyone says like Ezoic, they pay higher and stuff like that, but this is just my own experience. Probably you guys are going to have your own experiences, but for me, I'll just stick with AdSense. Plus, I don't know whether it's my host or something, but anytime I put Ezoic on a website, there's usually some issues with the hosting. We have that, you Ezoic guys know, what is it called? That error that comes, that shows up, it's called what? Origin error. You guys know about the origin error that is caused by Ezoic or something. So like I've had multiple sites with that issue until I had to move them out of Ezoic. So it's probably because of the hosting or something, but I just don't want to handle all those problems again. So I'll just stick with AdSense. When I hit the traffic, 50,000 visits a month, then I'll move to Mediavine. So that's that. or unless somebody from Izoi comes and convinces me not to move to Mediavine. Since it's a challenge and I want to really make sure I finish this challenge to the end, I'll be using some analytic tools to track my progress. So for the visitors, I'll be using Google Analytics. I'll want to see how many visitors are coming to the website. I prefer using Google Analytics just because most site owners, or whenever you want to sell your website, the buyers are usually going to ask you to provide your Google Analytics report. So I think it's mostly trusted in the industry. That's why I'll use it. But apart from Google Analytics, I also prefer using StatCounter. It's a free analytics tool. You can get it at statcounter.com. I just like it because it provides an easy way where you can just log in and get an overview of the stats of all your websites. So if you have like 10 websites, you can see how much traffic each of them is getting in an easy way. Plus, if you delve deeper into each project you've created in StatCounter, then you can see which pages on your website are attracting the most visitors. So that's another reason why I love StatCounter. And well, for keyword tracking, of course, I'll want to track some keywords so that I know where the website is ranking. I'm going to be using this tool called accuranker.com. It's basically a keyword tracking tool. You guys can go and check it out at accuranker.com or just use the link in the description. I already have a lifetime account with them. They had a lifetime deal some years back on AppSumo, so I snatched it up. So, well, that's that. If you don't have the LTD, then you can just buy, I think it goes for a couple of bucks a month. Or if that's not your thing, just use any keyword tracking tool that you prefer. No issues over there. Since this is a challenge and it's a public one, of course, there are going to be some challenges and some obstacles. So the first thing that I know I'm going to struggle with is basically motivation. That's because whenever you build a new website, it usually takes some time before you get traction and you start seeing some good results. So you can go for months just pumping out articles, doing marketing and all that stuff, and you don't get to see any results. So I know that's definitely going to be a challenge for me. But I think the way I'm going to overcome that is basically to just work on that project at least 1 hour a day. The days when I'm feeling super cool, then I'm going to put more hours into the project. But on a minimum, I'll make sure I work on the project at least 1 hour a day. And apart from that, I think I just give myself a challenge to finish the project. That would be my own personal challenge. My personal challenge will be to finish the challenge. So that's what I have in mind. And hopefully at the end of March 2024, I'll be here with a report showing you the website, the traffic, income stats, and all those nice things that we are hoping will happen. Plus, I'll be showing you the bad stuff, articles that are not ranking, I don't know, maybe DCMA, whatever's, anything, I'm going to show you that. My long-term vision of the website is basically just to have an authority site in the niche that I'm going to choose. And from there, I don't know, things can happen. I can decide maybe to sell it or maybe just to have it as one of my portfolio of assets. Doesn't really matter. Right now, it's really early to think about such things. But well, it just helps to bring it up in this discussion. And finally, if you guys have any questions about the challenge or anything that I'll be doing, I'll be checking out the comments. Probably if we have lots of comments in the videos, then I can decide to be doing a Q&A session where we answer all the questions that have been asked in the previous videos before you continue with the updates of the next video of the challenge. So that's that. And well, I guess that's that. So that was just an introduction to Spencer Haws Niche Site Pursuits Challenge. Basically, in a nutshell, we're going to start a website and grow it using AI generated content for 6 months. At the end of the 6 months, the website with the most organic traffic wins $2,500. So if you guys are also joining the challenge, let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to network with some of you. Perhaps you can give each other motivation and have our own mini challenge, just a small one for us. And hopefully we're going to finish the challenge in March 2024 with some good assets that we're going to be proud of. With that said, I hope you guys are doing well. Keep building your businesses, keep doing your thing, just don't give up. And until then, make sure you subscribe to the channel because I'll be pushing more videos for you in the coming few weeks. Ciao.